Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's U.S. End-of-Day Technology Deep Dive for Thursday, May 1st, 2025. Today we're covering market moves in technology, communications, and healthcare indexes, stocks, and ETFs. I'm your host, Ira Roth. Let's dive in. Tech-related indexes showed mixed performance today. The technology sector led gains, rising 90.42 points to 4,174.2. The Nasdaq Composite advanced 264.40 to 17,710.74, while the healthcare sector dropped sharply by 45.68 to 1,591.35. Market breadth shows mixed signals. In the Nasdaq 100, decliners led advancers 56 to 44. The broader Nasdaq Composite showed similar weakness with 1,601 declining stocks versus 1,465 advancing. Healthcare saw more advancing stocks despite its price decline. Looking at returns, the technology sector leads week to date with a 2.8% gain. The healthcare sector lags, down 1.1% for the week. Year to date, tech shows the largest decline at minus 9.4%. Among top tech performers, Microsoft surged 7.6% to 425.40 on strong upward momentum. Arista Networks gained 6.7% to 87.84, marking its 8th consecutive up-day. Oracle added 3.3% to 145.49. Week-to-date returns show Arista Networks leading with a 12.7% gain, followed by Microsoft up 8.6%. Oracle has advanced 5.1% this week, though remains down 12.7% year-to-date. Among declining tech stocks, QUALCOMM fell sharply, dropping 8.9% to 135.16. Broadridge Financial Solutions lost 5.9% to 228.1, while Fortive declined 4.1% to 66.78. Week to date, QUALCOMM leads declines, down 9%. Broadridge has fallen 4.1%. Despite today's decline, Palantir Technologies maintains a strong positive trend and is up 53.6% year to date. Nasdaq-focused ETFs showed mixed performance. QQQ and Vanguard Information Technology led gainers, rising 1.1% and 1.7% respectively. ProShares, Ultra QQQ showed notable volatility with a 3.4% gain, while its inverse counterpart, ProShares Ultra Short QQQ, dropped 3.3% amid 6 days of sideways movement. Weekly returns highlight divergent performance among Nasdaq ETFs. ProShares Ultra QQQ leads with a 5.4% gain, while ProShares Ultra Short QQ declined 5.2%. Vanguard Information Technology shows strength with a 2.3% weekly return, outpacing the broader tech sector.
Looking at stocks in tech industries, I'm Sally Short. Microsoft led with a 7.6% gain to 425.40, showing strong upward volatility and trend. Meta Platforms and Amazon rose 4.2% and 3.1% respectively. Apple marked its 8th consecutive up-day. Week-to-date returns show Microsoft leading with 8.6% and an average daily return of 2.1%. Meta Platforms follows with a 4.6% weekly gain. Apple and Amazon show modest weekly gains, while Alphabet slightly declined. Among semiconductor stocks, Everspin Technologies surged 11.6% with strong upward volatility. DataVault AI gained 10.2%, breaking out after 3 days of sideways movement. SciTime and Astera Labs rose 6.5% and 5.9% respectively. Week to date, DataVault AI leads semiconductor stocks with an 11.2% gain. Everspin Technologies follows with 8%. Astera Labs and Marvell Technology show modest gains around 3–4%. In cloud computing, Microsoft dominated with a 7.6% rise and strong positive trend. Snowflake gained 3.6%, breaking out from sideways movement. Oracle and Amazon advanced 3.3% and 3.1% respectively. Week-to-date cloud computing returns show Microsoft leading at 8.6%. Oracle follows with 5.1%, while Snowflake gained 4.4%. Shopify remains relatively flat for the week. In AI and robotics, iRobot led with a 5.3% gain, showing strong volatility after 6 days of flat trading. Oceaneering International rose 5%. AeroVironment added 2.4% with a mixed positive trend. Week-to-date in robotics, iRobot leads with a 6.6% gain, while Oceaneering International follows at 4.7%. AeroVironment shows a 3.8% weekly gain. Hyundai Motor declined slightly for the week. In thematic ETFs today, Spear Alpha ETF led gains, rising 3.1% to 22.2. Robotics and AI and automation BullTwalks followed with a 2.7% increase. Both funds broke upward after 3 days of sideways movement, despite mixed negative trends. Looking at returns, Spear Alpha shows the strongest week-to-date performance at 2.5% and month-to-date at 3.2%. However, year-to-date returns are down 18.8%. Robotics and AI BullTwalks follow similar patterns, but with slightly lower returns. In electric vehicle stocks, Rivian Automotive stands out with 8 consecutive up days and strong upward volatility. BYD maintains a strong positive trend, while Lucid shows mixed positive movement after 4 days of sideways trading. On returns, Rivian leads weekly gains at 9%, while XPeng shows impressive year-to-date returns of 58%. BYD has strong year-to-date performance at 40%, despite recent weekly decline of 8.5%. In quantum computing led gains, up 4.1% to 7.2. Rigetti Computing rose 3% with 2 consecutive up days. D-Wave Quantum maintains a strong positive trend despite modest gains today. Return metrics show Honeywell International leading week-to-date gains at 5.8%. Quantum computing leads month-to-date returns at 4.2%, though showing significant year-to-date decline of 57.6%. Solar stocks showed strength today, led by Array Technologies, rising 7.7% to 5.15. Canadian Solar gained 4.7%, while Shoals Technologies rose 4.4% with some upward volatility. In returns, Array Technologies leads month-to-date at 7.7%. Canadian Solar shows mixed performance with 4.8% month-to-date gains, but a 15.2% week-to-date decline. Solar sector generally shows negative year-to-date returns. Technology thematic ETFs showed positive momentum today. iShares U.S. Technology ETF led the group with a 2% rise. Vanguard Information Technology Index Fund and Technology Select Sector SPDR Fund both marked their 3rd consecutive day of gains, with some upward volatility noted in VGT. Looking at week-to-date returns, iShares U.S. Technology ETF leads with a 2.4% gain. SPDR SandP Semiconductor ETF shows the weakest performance with a year-to-date decline of 21.4%, while other funds in the group are showing year-to-date losses between 8% and 11%.
And with that, we wrap up another end-of-day technology deep dive. I'm Ira Roth, along with my AI co-host, Sally Short. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check into the channel daily for coverage of stocks, crypto, currency, and commodities. Thanks for watching.